Now a 2nd and 10.
Good. Yanni. Trimmer.
He'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Great.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 22 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And here on 3rd down, your number 1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the 1st down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And an Eagles first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Oh, and Nelson spaced operate. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with their 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try to mount a comeback.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 9 from the 44.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Rudy. And he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he will get it back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Nice.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Great. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a strong 1st down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for an Eagles 73. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
A
line.
shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Chiefs nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Big play for KC. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and goal, Kansas City.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. whistle after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Brought in by the tight end Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. Had no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
63.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to report a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
4th down, here's Hurts. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Yellow.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He gets that to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Hey, Ridley. Hey, 57, coach.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
4-yard gain of play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Attack! 43!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Dotson, the man in motion. From his end zone, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. toward midfield. On his horse. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down, at the very least give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So one quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Yellow. Underway.
First down throw, Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a good run there. He's given 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. First down and more inside the 25. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Bigsby to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
And they're on 34-yard line.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Good. Set. Delta.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that way.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Mahomes on first down. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard. To throw is Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. That'll be taken in by Kelsey, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
third and short. Here's Patrick. That is brought in at the 10. And Touchdown, Kansas City.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21. Eagles 14.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. Great. Hey, let's go.
Hurts now. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dobson. Oh, he's got the defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey! No touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
No touch. 180. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll to be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great.
Hurts to the air on first down. This one is caught by Dotson. Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
His kick is good. And the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good shot. Separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
43. All right, wait. Hey, 40.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Bigsby to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Great, set.
On first down, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
43.
And the first down, Chiefs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great.
A first down throw for Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. Down to the 10. And he will score. Game on. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be striped up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mahomes back. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll drop to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Bigsby to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Here's first down.
Great. Crown left, Yeti. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5.
Eagles 36.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. First down throw, Mahomes, who else another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. There's that man again, another catch. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. At the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Run, run, run. 180!
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is second and 6.
Second down 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
To throw, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a first and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he stopped immediately there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get back to the original original line of scrimmage, but that's about it.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer, 44 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield to throw it. He completes it right side of the lane. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Point it right. What's that?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Now he's going to step up and run. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And then get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start. And there he goes, right side. He's on his way. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
It's 2nd and 21. At the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
Yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 37.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to come up a few yards short, brought down at the 45. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Mayfield looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Mayfield. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Real.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, Have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. Yeah, he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 46 yards. And the Buccaneers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
Allen's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and goal from the 1. Throwing, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Bucky Irving there to make the grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
At the 34-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Allen. Into the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
319! Hey, tight. Alert! What's that?
Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the ground, Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away.
Hardman on the return.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Run. It's sick.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Alert.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it with the 15. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To the air, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now Allen.
First down, Buffalo.
He'll dump this off to Cook. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Allen to throw it. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Allen again. And complete right side to Cook. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown. Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. We were just saying off air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Allen now looks to throw. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bills first down. Again at 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
36-yard line.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Allen going to run with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, CD, I think they were in nickel that time, which we see so often in today's NFL, and there it helped them net their first pick six of the contest.
Nice eyes, good observation there, partner. You nailed it. This is a defense that likes to mix up and disguise coverages, but it did end up being one of their main packages, the nickel, that fooled them that time. And they made the most of the miscue with a nice return.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Following the interception, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a two-point game.
26.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick six, but look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive will they be on this drive? Time to find out. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down.
319.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that's complete to Cooks. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Cooks. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
A good pickup there at 22.
Hurry!
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man downfield. It's Hutton. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, alert! Scott!
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Buccaneers, 33. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
You didn't you?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta? Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Allen going to run with it. That is caught by Shakir. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, first and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Back to throw. Allen. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's 1st and 10.
Run.
Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Mayfield. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day. And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he will have a Bills 1st down, and that should be that. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So Allen's going to look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Allen. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Prater for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pistol.
One last shot for Mayfield here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for Chris Godwin. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got Otten. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contact.